Universities and college campuses are buzzing cultural hubs where students are brought together from different states and nations around the world. However, this unique ecosystem has been significantly impacted by the coronavirus outbreak, creating uncertainty regarding the implications for higher education. We at Monday Morning NIT Rourkela reached out to our professors regarding how their teaching, assessment policies, and research got affected due to the pandemic.
I don't know, you are there, I can feel it, but I am feeling like I am speaking to a computer here, alone in this room.
I managed my good times by taking online classes, preparing the study materials and PPTs, busy with the research work with my PhD scholars, master students and undergraduate project students.
Initially, we were all very apprehensive as to how will be able to manage, because it was something so very new, absolutely no precedent, how to handle all these online classes. And for the last 24 years, I have been used to physical classes, face-to-face classes, and particularly for a subject like English that I teach, interaction is so very essential. And face-to-face interaction with students is so very required for the class to progress. So I was really feeling very apprehensive as to how I'll be able to manage, and I'm not technically so savvy as particularly your generation, you people, students are.
Like everybody else, I had to be locked up in my home. There was time you cannot even talk to your or to go and meet the people that you have been talking for so long. So it was quite depressing, I think. So that is on the personal level. Then definitely there were technical difficulties because we did not know exactly how the lectures are going to happen. That is another aspect. Luckily that we got this platform, but then the problem was like the non-availability of proper devices.
I did it whatever the video, and most of the, let's say if I took 30 to 32 classes, so at least 28 classes it was pre-recorded. Okay, so with the help of in-detail staff, I pre-recorded those video, and during the classes I play those video, and wherever it's possible I stop, and because I was teaching the subject quite some time, so I know that at what point student will be facing difficulty. So at that point I discuss elaborately.
I was providing regular motivation and encouragement to my students during my classes to get rid of the stressful feeling of my students during the pandemic. And that time actually I always tell 5P formula. First is practice, second is physical activities, then third is prayer or meditations. Then I tell that positive attitude, be positive always. And finally I tell patience.
Since we don't have a Proctor-based type of software, and so it was a kind of open field type of things. The students, it was totally left up to the mostly actually. Of course, that means it's up to the teacher. They try their best so that cheating can be minimized. So this, but very very difficult part.
Like it was a senior decision that we will go for online examination. The modalities, everything was approved by the concerned authority, and so we are as the law-abiding employee of the institute, faculty of the institute, we had to do that, and we did it. Now that is, and I cannot go out of the rules that NIT Rourkela proposes or approves. So I had to conduct the online examination like that. But there are flaws. First of all, we could not check the identity of the examinee, one. Number two, the invigilation was not proper, because it cannot be proper. When you are invigilating on a video mode, it is not possible humanly to go for proper invigilation the way we do in the examination halls. Number 3 is that this is a system where the students will be tempted. I don't blame them. They are also human beings like us. They will be tempted to resort to unfair means.
MS team is one of the best portals for online learning. From what I see, it's got so many aspects. Even for grading and all, if we have this huge number of students, at least all the grades, once we correct and return to the students, it gets stored over there.
In that case, is my suggestion will be, or maybe I can follow the same thing. We can segregate the student instead of taking exam for all 173 students or 100 students. So we can take the exam for 50 students, and maybe some other time again 50 students, and obviously question will be totally different.
50 marks end semester, but at the end it is weighted 80%. Okay. So if somebody is not able to do well, so maybe he suffered a little bit during this exam, and that is due to a lot of constraint, like maybe his internet facility is not there during that particular period, he is not able to work properly. So I think instead of giving 80% weightage in a test, this continuous evaluation should be a better choice.
Non-availability of the material, the non-availability of the technical staff, because most of the time the institute was running with 50% attendance.
There was lot of time to do it. So many other things we could not give time. Okay, this time it feels like that, okay, I have a peace of mind, and then in fact I'm sorry to say that it actually became better.